Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Much appreciated you guys tuning in for today's video. And today I'm going to go over what are 5 of my favorite YouTube channels. Not necessarily, some of them are, but some of them aren't necessarily about fishing. But I was just going to throw them out to you guys. They're just ones that I really enjoy. And I thought that you guys, if you're looking for some new YouTube channels to check out, you might check them out. I really find them interesting. So I'm going to go over each one of them and sort of give you my opinion on it here. And real quick, just wanted to give everybody the weekly update, a weekly reminder. If you guys are interested in becoming a member of the channel, it's one of the greatest ways you can support what I'm doing here with the videos. All you have to do is go to the About section on my YouTube channel, click Intuitive Memberships, and you can get the info there. You get extra videos every week that aren't seen by the public, access to my personal email address for your fishing questions. So much appreciated there. Okay. I'm just going to go down the list in no particular order. Like I said, these are the channels that I've sort of stumbled upon that really hold my attention, and which it takes, there's not a lot of YouTube channels that can hold my attention. It's like, I guess everybody's got different interests, but these are just sort of the ones that I found out. First one we'll go over is called The Outdoor Boys. And The Outdoor Boys, actually, I started watching this because my son Elijah and Owen and Elliot really like to watch it. It's basically this family from North Carolina. They got 3 young boys, and they travel all over the country just doing outdoor adventures. They're fishing or exploring, they're camping out, they're all over the place. I mean, they go really all over the world. It's really interesting. The dad that runs the channel, he's sets up all these adventures for his kids, and he exposes those kids to a wide range of adventures. And it's sort of something that, if you got kids, they're really going to like it. And even if you don't have kids, it's sort of an interesting outdoor program. It's just a really relaxing, wholesome program. So I really like watching The Outdoor Boys a little bit. Second one is The Liver King. Now, we've talked about The Liver King a little bit in the past. The Liver King is this dude from Texas that he's one of the most jacked guys you'll ever see. I mean, he is like, he doesn't even look real. He's so jacked. But the thing I like about the Liver King, he's got a super positive message. He talks about the 9 ancestral tenets that basically he gears his life and his family's life around honoring and living sort of like the ancient people did that came before us thousands of years ago, a real primal existence. He talks about, when he consumes an animal, it's nose to tail. He eats the organs raw. He eats raw testicles. He eats raw liver. But that's part of the deal. But basically, he has a super motivational message. He's talking about, how you have to earn things. You have to work for it. You can't be lazy. You have to be motivated. You have to take an active role in creating the life that you want to lead. So a lot of people get caught up on the fact that he's a little bit out there by most people's standards, and they overlook the message he has. But Liver King is definitely one that holds my attention. The third one is a fishing channel called Lynn Dollar. Now, Lynn Dollar has put together a YouTube channel. He's compiled all the old fishing videos on the Bassmaster Tour and the FLW Tour for like over 30 years. He has got an archive of I'm talking about tournaments when I started out back in the mid 80s. He's got like every single tournament that FLW and Bass has put out. And if you guys like old school fishing videos that will take you back in time, check out Lynn Dollar's channel. It is super, super entertaining just to see how our sport has morphed over the years and how it's changed, some for the good and some for the not so good. But if you're a bass fishing junkie, bass fishing fanatic, definitely check out Lynn Dollar because he's got a lot of videos on there. The fourth one is it's a YouTube channel called Bo of the Fifth. Now, Bo of the Fifth, this Bo is, he lives in Florida, and I think he was some type of ex-military intelligence officer at some point, and now he's a commentator, and he commentates on just whatever's going on in current events. It could be anything that you can think of, any type of current event that's going on. Bo will comment on this, and he is one of the most educated, aware, thoughtful individuals I've ever seen to break down complex, complicated world events. And he does it, and he goes through everything that he talks about and he clarifies and he gives, you know, why this is so, and gets facts behind it and checks his sources. And it's unbelievable and interesting. I've learned so much from listening to this guy, and he does it in a really calm, relaxed manner. You can take some of the most complex topics that are going on today, whether it be some type of geopolitical problem, issues in Ukraine, whatever, and with the background he has in military intelligence, he can break this down into one of the most understandable, you know, formats that I've ever seen. He's one of my favorite channels. I watch him every day. Super interesting dude. Beau of the Fifth, Beau of the Fifth. And the last one, like I said, not in any particular order, is David Goggins. Now, if you guys have ever seen David Goggins, you can't forget him. David Goggins is an ex-Navy SEAL turned into a motivational speaker. I'm not really sure what the guy does, but he's R-rated. Let me tell you right there. Most of his videos, he's cussing throughout the videos, but he is a hardcore motivational speaker person. He talks about pushing yourself to the limits. He talks about having no excuses. He talks about every single aspect of the human existence that causes people to have average or below average lives. And he gives tips and advice, practical advice, in a very blunt fashion about how to get up, motivate yourself, become a better person physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, everything. He's hardcore motivational dude, and he definitely holds my attention. He's intense, to say the least. After you've watched one David Goggins video, you'll never forget David Goggins after that. So anyway, guys, just wanted to throw that out for sort of a fun video. That's my 5 that really I'm interested in right now. Outdoor Boys, Liver King, Lynn Dollar, Beau the Fifth, David Goggins. So let me know what your guys. I'll be curious to know what you guys watch sort of as aside from fishing. Be interesting. So hope you guys are doing good. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll check on you later. See you.